Do you know why most people never become successful? Because they never start. They say, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't have time right now. I'm not in the mood. But the truth is, your biggest life change begins the moment you say, I'll just do it for 5 minutes. Today, I'm going to share a tiny rule that has freed thousands of people from laziness and put them on the path toward their dreams. It's called the 5-minute rule. Imagine one morning you wake up and decide, from today, I'll start going to the gym. But when you wake up, it's raining. You feel tired, your mood is off, and you think, not today, I'll start tomorrow. Then the same thing happens the next day, and the next week, and soon a month goes by. That's human nature. We're afraid to start. Now listen to this story. There was a guy named David. He always wanted to change his life. He watched motivational videos, read self-help books, but he never took action. One day, he heard a simple idea. Whenever you don't feel like doing something, just tell yourself, I'll do it for only 5 minutes. So he thought, let's try it. The next morning, his alarm went off. He got up and said, I'll just walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes. But after 5 minutes, his body warmed up. He felt good, and he ended up running for 30 minutes. That's when he realized the hardest part isn't the work itself, it's just getting started. Do you know why this rule works? Inside your brain, there's a part called the amygdala. It creates fear and excuses every time you try something new. When you say, I'll do it for just 5 minutes, your brain thinks, oh, that's easy. No need to panic. And suddenly, you shift from fear mode to action mode. Once you start, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine, which makes you feel good and keeps you going. That's why after 5 minutes, you don't want to stop. You've already built momentum. The author of Atomic Habits, James Clear, says, big goals don't change your life. Small habits do. He doesn't say, I'll write for 2 hours. He says, I'll write for just 5 minutes. And often, those 5 minutes turn into hours. Think about your own life. If you spend just 5 minutes every day practicing English, 5 minutes analyzing trading charts, or 5 minutes reading a book, in 1 month, you'll be far ahead of where you are now. In 1 year, you might not even recognize yourself. People believe success comes from doing something big, but the truth is, big success comes from small, consistent actions. You might not change the world in 5 minutes, but you can start changing yourself. When you give 5 minutes to your goal every day, you're telling yourself, I'm walking toward my future, one small step at a time. If you read for 5 minutes today, tomorrow, reading for 10 minutes will feel easier. If you exercise for 5 minutes today, tomorrow, 30 minutes will feel natural. You won't be afraid anymore because you've already started. So the next time you don't feel like working, just say, I'll sit at my desk for 5 minutes. Don't want to read? Say, I'll just read the first page. Don't feel like making a video? Say, I'll just turn on the camera. That's how you trick your brain. You just start. And once you start, the work takes over. Give yourself 5 minutes today. A month from now, you won't lose momentum. You'll build it. Look at your life right now. How many dreams have you delayed? How many things do you keep telling yourself you'll start someday? All you need is 5 minutes of courage today. If you give your dream just 5 minutes right now, tomorrow you'll be 5 steps ahead of everyone else still waiting for the perfect time. Remember this. If you start, you win. Starting is the hardest part, and the 5-minute rule makes it easy. So right now, write down your goal and give it just 5 minutes, because 5 minutes can change your entire life. If this message touched you, give it a like. Leave a comment telling me what you'll spend your next 5 minutes on, and subscribe, because here we learn how small habits build a big life.